Welcome to NewsShowTV and Lagos Algarve TV in the studio in Lagos. And Alex Clayton is with me, and today it's a special day. We start a podcast, a series of information for you, not only real estate related, but that's Hux&Gold and Alex Clayton and his partners. They are in real estate, and there are so many information out there. They may be useful for you. So, Alex, thank you very much for coming, and congratulations for the start of your podcast.
Thank you very much.
So you have some information for us, for me, for the audience?
I think today it's to talk about the starting point on the journey. Many people will come to Portugal, or they may be moving from Portugal, and I believe that choosing the right person to help you on the process is fundamental. Right. When you imagine, if you're feeling unwell, you go to a doctor, you don't just choose any doctor, you build up that relationship of trust. Same with a lawyer. So it's about trust, it's about knowing that someone has your best interests at heart. And unfortunately, given historical necessity, certain companies before were structured very much geographically. That has started to change. But what that has meant is that often when one goes looking for a property, the particular company will steer them in the area where they are experts. And for us and for the people looking, it's important really to define your wish list. We all know there's no perfect property, but what do you want? And based upon the criteria, then one can search where you want to be and what the property should be. And there's another important point that often people, they come to the Algarve. I mean, I have friends, from all over Portugal. They often look at the Algarve and they call it the Wild West, because things have been done differently here. Right. And it's amazing because you're dealing with high transaction values. You often find many people, you might be driving from the airport to your hotel, you speak to the taxi driver that you want a property, and all of a sudden the taxi driver will talk to an agent and he wants to be part of a deal, and you suddenly find that everyone is involved in a purchase that you were trying to maintain confidentiality upon, and it's gone. Yeah. So these are the things that you need to be really careful of. And if you're looking for a property, talk to a solid broker. So it's about, for us, it's always about the ethics, working with a trusted advisor, as it is anywhere in the world. I mean, the nice thing about Germany, for example, it's a licensed profession, everything's clear, as many other places. But in Portugal, because when the market was opened, here it used to have a license, the bar was high, but then they wanted to democratize the activity, so everyone became a real estate agent. But you can't be. No. I mean, I've spent, 25 years in finance, in banking, in investments, in real estate. You have a feeling for what people, you understand the value. You need to give people the right property, you give them exit. Be ethical, be transparent. You can't be, I don't know, and it's not, you have an amazing professions, but for example, I'm not a plasterer, but if I were a plasterer, I'm a plasterer. That's what I do. I don't suddenly become a commercial real estate agent, and whatever it may be. And so I'm now going to tell you something that, I've been too honest in my life, but even recently, we're dealing with a situation where people are talking about us in not the nicest way, just because they want part of deals. Incredible. I've never found that in my entire life. But that's life. Yeah. The message really is find someone you can trust and work with. And if you don't have them, talk to us, look around, see who you want, and choose. Because your property purchase is probably the most important purchase in Portugal you will make. You want the right place, and you want to have liquidity in your investment, you want to have value, and you want to have an exit. Yeah. It's about love. Thank you.
Everything is about love. So thank you very much. Congratulations again for the first little podcast introduction. And there are more.
The first of many.
The first of many. And thank you very much. And if you have any question, just call in. We have an international desk here too, so you can ask basically everything. And if we cannot help, somebody out there can help for sure. Thank you very much.
Lovely.
Thanks a lot, Alex.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. Take care.
See you soon.
See you. Lots
Bye.
of success. Ciao. Bye-bye.